There is a strange moment almost everyone has experienced. You are alone. Maybe you are walking through your house late at night. Maybe you are sitting in an empty room. Or perhaps you are outside, surrounded by trees with no other person in sight. Nothing has moved. Nothing has made a sound. But suddenly, you feel it. Someone is watching you. You turn around quickly, but there is nobody there.
So where did that feeling come from? Was it your imagination? Was your brain detecting something your conscious mind missed? Or is the feeling of being watched something much older, an ancient warning system that has followed humanity for thousands of years?
The answer begins with the human eye. Human beings are unusually sensitive to where other people are looking. We do not simply notice faces, we study eyes. Within a fraction of a second, your brain attempts to determine whether another person is looking towards you, away from you, or at something nearby. And this happens before you have time to consciously think about it.
A direct stare immediately feels different from an ordinary face. It captures your attention and makes you more aware of yourself. Your body may become slightly tense. Your heart rate may change. You may suddenly begin thinking about how you are standing, what you are wearing, or what the other person thinks of you. A pair of eyes can change your behavior without saying a single word.
But why are humans so sensitive to them? Imagine one of your distant ancestors walking through a forest thousands of years ago. The forest is quiet, but something in the bushes appears to move. Your ancestor has two possible choices. The first choice is to assume that it was only the wind. The second is to assume that something alive is hiding there.
If it was only the wind, running away would waste a little energy. But if it was a predator and your ancestor ignored it, the mistake could be fatal. Over countless generations, the humans who reacted quickly to uncertain threats were more likely to survive. This created a brain that would rather produce a false alarm than remain silent during real danger. In other words, your brain does not always wait for proof. Sometimes suspicion is enough.
That may explain why darkness changes everything. During the day, your surroundings are filled with information. You can clearly see the corner of the room. You can identify the shape near the door. You know that the object beside the window is only a chair. At night, much of that information disappears.
Your brain is forced to complete the picture using shadows, memory, and prediction. A coat becomes a person. A branch touching the window becomes a hand. A small movement in your peripheral vision becomes something quickly hiding from you. Your brain is not trying to frighten you. It is trying to protect you.
The problem is that the same system that once warned humans about predators is now operating inside bedrooms, parking garages, empty offices, and quiet apartment buildings. The environment changed, but the warning system did not. There is another reason the feeling can be so convincing. You do not experience the world exactly as it is. You experience your brain's best prediction of what is happening. Your senses collect information, but that information is often incomplete. Your brain then combines it with expectations. When you feel relaxed and safe, an unexplained sound may seem harmless. When you are already nervous, tired, or stressed, the same sound can feel threatening. The sound did not change. Your interpretation did. This is why the feeling of being watched often appears when you are alone, vulnerable, distracted, or somewhere unfamiliar. Your brain increases its sensitivity because uncertainty has increased. And once the idea enters your mind, something strange happens. You begin searching for evidence. Was that curtain moving? Did the floor creak? Did something pass behind the window? Every ordinary detail suddenly feels connected. Your attention narrows. You notice things that were always present, but that you had previously ignored. And because you are now actively searching for a watcher, almost anything can appear suspicious. This creates a loop. You feel watched. You search for danger. Searching makes you notice more unusual details. Those details make you feel even more watched. The feeling strengthens itself. But there is an important distinction. Feeling watched is not the same as being watched. The sensation can feel completely real because the alert inside your nervous system is real. Your muscles may tighten, your breathing may become shallow. You may feel a strong urge to look behind you. But the physical reality of the feeling does not prove that another person is present. It only proves that your brain has detected uncertainty. Modern life may be making this ancient feeling more complicated. Today, humans are surrounded by invisible audiences. Security cameras appear in stores, elevators, and streets. Applications track views, likes, and activity. Messages show when they have been read. People can photograph, record, or discuss someone without that person immediately knowing. Even when nobody is physically staring at you, modern technology can create the impression that you are constantly being observed and evaluated. For most of human history, being watched required another person to be nearby. Today, the observer could be a camera, an algorithm, or an audience you cannot see. So the old survival system has entered a world it was never designed to understand. But what should you do when the feeling appears? First, identify what your brain actually detected. Did you hear a real sound? Did you see movement? Or did the feeling arrive before any evidence? Check your surroundings calmly once, then resist repeatedly checking the same place. Slow your breathing, turn on a light, name the objects around you. A chair, a jacket, a window, a shadow. This gives your brain clearer information and reduces the need to fill empty spaces with threatening predictions. And remember this, the feeling of being watched is not proof that your imagination is broken. It may be evidence that your brain is performing one of its oldest jobs, watching for eyes, searching for intentions, and protecting you from threats that might be hiding just outside your awareness. Most of the time, there is nobody there, but your brain would rather make you turn around 100 unnecessary times than allow you to ignore the one moment that truly matters. So, the next time you suddenly feel watched in an empty room, remember this. Perhaps you are not sensing another person. Perhaps you are sensing the survival system hidden inside your own mind. A system built in another world. A system that is still watching, even when nobody else is. If you enjoy exploring the hidden instincts behind ordinary human behavior, subscribe. Every week, we uncover another part of the human mind that modern life never completely erased.